Good day, people. I am the Reverend Anthony Martin, 26-time author, ordained preacher teacher, inspirational, motivational speaker. Certainly coming back to you again, uh, based on my new book, The Black Man, Your Purpose and Plan. And this is a podcast series to which I'm doing for 2018, the entire year of 2018, uh, dealing with the plight of the black man and his well-being. And uh, there are several other books that I wrote based on the black man. And the thing that I want to do here today is uh, deal with uh, one of the subject matters uh, based on the book, another book uh, that I wrote dealing with the black man. And certainly, as we move forward in these podcast series, uh, we will uh, get to the main aspect of this podcast, which is based on my book again, The Black Man, Your Purpose and Plan. I want to save this uh, book for last in terms of delving into this book and giving information um, to the black man based on uh, the reading of this book and the information that is uh, in this book. But I want to deal with another book um, that I put forth, and this book certainly is perfect for the times to which black men uh, are dealing with today. And this book speaks to the nature of what we are seeing on social media daily, of many of the brothers falling to uh, the hands of white police officers, white male police officers, and policemen, period. And there's been certainly more recent shootings, one in Sacramento, a few in Texas, and this is and will be a continuing scenario that we will um, continue to see. And in this death-defying scenario, it is my duty as a voice to give word, give greater knowledge, greater understanding, greater wisdom to black men, period, on how black men have to uh, change their way of thinking and putting forth uh, such a challenge towards the powers that be. Anyone that you come before, brother, with a law abiding badge and a gun on his or her side, it is a dangerous encounter to take up a beastly mind to challenge such a person to whom in their own mind is trained to take down a threat. That's the number one exercise when one is confronted. Any police officer that's confronted, That's their number one exercise in their thinking, is to take down the threat. I'm not going to spend a lot of time introducing myself because we're in dangerous times today. You've seen on other podcasts information on me and my books, and um, certainly, you know, those who are new to seeing this podcast, um, I will simply say to you, any information that you want to know on me in terms of my books and uh, how you can get uh, uh, a hand or hold of many of my books, go to Google and Google Rev Anthony Martin. And everything in terms of my portfolio will come up there. But right now, I want to get quickly into the subject matter because these are dangerous times. These are the times in which the Bible speaks of as an increase of wickedness. And black men are and will continue to be that target. What you're seeing is a reset button being pushed from the days of the 1950s to bring about a killing field in this country. And that killing field is established based on the back of the black man. And black men are continuing in their practice of putting themselves in position to be snuffed out, to be targeted, to give reason to a fraudulent, racist, perhaps, or possible Klan mind kind of white male officer who, in their DNA, they automatically come to that profession with some percentage. Some at 10%, some at 20%, some at 60%, some at 100%. But at some, it is some level of hate or dislike that a white male have for the black man. This is and will continue to be just like the animal kingdom. The lion against the hyena, and the lion being the black man. The hyena, you can clearly see the actions of the hyena being a beastly, unorthodox type creature or animal, eating everything, destroying everything, killing everything at will. Where the lion is selective and selective in its prey. And the male lion being one that will go out in this community or in his environment and mark his environment and protect his environment. And this is the position that the black man should be in, that of the lion, protecting his environment and the family. And the continuing issue that we see in the brothers is you are putting yourselves constantly in a position of poverty, and poverty to a level that you have the power and authority, you have the skill set to advance and enhance your life to the next level. It is in you, black man, but you choose to stay at the bottom and lust and pleasure over pleasurable things such as a drug, a drink, a cigarette, standing on a corner, playing the hustle man game, never elevating your mind to being some business or elevating your economics, never putting yourself in position that your woman or your wife or your kids can see you as an icon in the community and come to you in a manner that any need that they may have, you are the one person that they can feel comfortable in coming to be supplied. I'm talking economics here. I'm talking being economically sound. We continue to fall prey to being dependent on others and not independent of others to elevate ourselves to depend directly on God to be the kings or the priest of the world to whom God made us to be. And every black man who continues to believe in his mind that he can outwardly stand before a white man with an authorized badge and an authorized gun and challenge that white man will come up a dead black man or a injured black man or out of commission black man to the point that you can no longer serve your family or your community because you're either shot up to the point that you can't do anymore or you're in your grave. And we know that their mindset, their training is directly for you and I. We know that. But in knowing that, we have to train our minds. We have to train ourselves to counter that 1950 mindset that they have and counter it in an intelligent manner where you have to quickly seize on knowing the environment, knowing when there's trouble, knowing when you walk into the presence or step into an environment, and as you step into this environment, you have to quickly determine what's in this environment, what's in this space. Is this a hotbed environment where me as a black man will quickly be pointed out and dealt with and challenged and profiled? And if that's the case, if I'm being profiled to a high level, then what that would mean for me is to be girded up, put on my breastplate, my helmet of knowledge, my breastplate of understanding, my body armor of wisdom, that I can go forth in these environments, and as I am attacked or even challenged or even put under profile, My profile is so well to do